That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Come back when you get some money, buddy! Welcome to the Circus of Value! Hey, I've got a family to feed!
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refunds, no returns.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen! But here's what takes... the cake.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Where'd you go? I'll play. I'll still be around. You don't have my permission to leave. Where'd you go? Don't leave me! I ain't got time for this.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more of the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us Stewards, if we could leave well enough alone.
that is your doom. To do less is criminal, obscene. There are no excuses in Rapture.
That you, honey?
You have 1 second to show your face.
I'm sure we're already heard about that disruption.
Get out here! Your supper's getting cold.
Where'd you go last night?
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I'd pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Good life is deserved, then I gotta ask why don't I have a slice of that pie? Why, oh why can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have it, why can't I? Why can't I have a slice of that pie?
Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Welcome to the circus of values! No refund, no return!
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition, and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she?
The Silverfin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Sujong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Gotta be handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am. 100% the genuine article.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge. Found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. This Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how? Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Suchong?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous mental state.
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Suchong is working on. A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Problem.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
I'm just honored to be in the competition, and gee, I hope you like me. Because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958.
Once I find replacements for these parts, it's just be a matter of swapping them in for the broken ones, she said optimistically.
For vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile.
Who the hell are you?
Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron.
A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite.
Come back!
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber. Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Well, he's dark handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And with his hands like Dr. Steinman. Sure, I hear you. Clear as a bell.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift rap.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill. So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia's real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber. Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army.
Saying that you?
The hell are you? I warned you to stop following me.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Who hides from the light? Together! Without...
Who the hell are you?
Expose your frailties to me!
I won't let you.
I know what you're here for.
You left me with nothing! Come! I didn't say you could go.
Foul play. God might still be around. I warned you to stop.
If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing. See? I said it was dangerous. Just take care of this troublemaker and everything will be fine.
Come back! I just want to talk is all.
I won't have such conduct in this house.
Come here, baby! I ain't sore!
Canary in a coal mine. Somebody's lurking about. Give me the cold shoulder. I'm bootless there. Snipe hunt.
There are no excuses in rapture.
bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. But we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period. I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Ain't nothing to write this time since Grandpa Jay died.
Come back! I just want to talk is all.
Clear locks.
Look at what you done to him, Shadow. Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella.
I can change. Dear. Just give me a shot of your wax. That stuff's golden. Gums up the works. I can't make you this slave.
15 years now. I guess work, but I want to get back to real.
Ah, Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron.
Did I lock the door?
These jerks. Meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one who knows this.
Surrounding Fontaine's department stores have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive.
yourself a favor. Any thoughts of escape to the rooms? Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Well, I got my best.
You don't know nothing. Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays, and all how they dance.
Doorknobs are my enemy.
See, I keep my eye on these things.
You've been using me this entire time!
Like how Ryan's controlling those messages.
Make me feel sick.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. You don't have my permission to leave.
Think they can get away?
This is still around.
You should be ashamed!
Humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
In this outfit, it doesn't feel right.
No, don't you dare. Out of your wax, that stuff's golden. If it works, Ryan can't make you his slave.
If we seek out the fight, perpetually.
A reminder. The water surrounding Fontaine's department store is a number of magnetic.
Who hides from the light of the sun?
Together, we'll remake the world! You left me for nothing!
Everybody, public address system. That's how you do it.
What makes the girl different? I suspect it has less to do with what she is, and rather more with what she is not. A small part of her remains from where she came. It would seem the universe does not like its peas mixed with its porridge.
You can't judge a man only by his bookings. Care
It doesn't feel right.
It's all hand signals. Clear looks. By the way, Kara, I know they're talking about me.
Conflict. That's how we evolve. Physically, mentally. If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, then there's the door.
No, don't you dare.
So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
A rapture reminder. The magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes.
Good enough.
Life down in Fontaines is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Both always there.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling them with those messages.
Whoa. We are men of tomorrow. Conflict so we may transform and transcend.
Ain't nothing but right for this time.
Rapture was open for business. I gotta get my act together.
Gotta get my act together. Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to. But they make me.
Jumping in my own shadow.
That's close enough. Whatever your name
These
is.
jerks, meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one.
You don't belong here!
Somebody save me.
Come on out, you.
Come! Let's test your metal!
Cut my strings. You can do it too!
I push right back!
You don't know nothing. Ryan's playing them all like a cheap He plays. I got Rapture for business. I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to. They make me.
If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, then there's the door.
Exposure!
You know what? My ex-wife coming in tracks better.
They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down in Fontaines is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Bet they saw you coming and figured you furnace.
We're through! Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Break's over.
You got rocks.
Back to you.
Rocks.
Paper. Spine on me again.
Where'd they go, Kara?
Come on out, you.
Just another look-see. waiting for me.
I know you better than you know yourself.
warned you to stop following me.
Come here, baby.
Always done what you've been told.
I didn't say you could go.
A disagreeable fellow, this Souchon.
That's surprising. I'd imagined he'd be right up your street.
I feel dirty sharing a universe with the man.
How poorly we see our own traits in others.
What do you mean?
You both see the world through a lens of science.
And what's wrong with that?
Ask young Miss Comstock.
I would, but I don't suppose she's any longer in a position to answer.